Okay, good morning, everyone. And let's start with the ninefold breathing purification. So during this time, not just yourself, try to visualize, may all beings be purified, may this universe be purified. So as usual, when you take the breath in through the enlightened being, through the natural five element, take all the light energy, then empower yourself through this blessing, purify and empower yourself. And when you exhale, let go all the, not just yours. Again here, we have to extend our mind, open our heart. So may all beings be purified as yourself. So when you exhale, your problem, disease, negative karma, the whatever, the relation problem, let go everything. And not just like when we blow it out, don't think that we are dumping this into the universe. Like everyone blow it out and it dissolved into emptiness and it disappeared, and the universe, all sentient beings became a pure. So with this visualization, we do the ninefold breathing purification. Now hold the meditation for a while that now we became completely pure and empowered, so that we hold the meditation for a while. Okay, now we do the session preliminary practice. According to the Vajrayana tradition, we say Guru Yoga also. So this is the practice that we show the devotion to the Buddha, and through the devotion we are making connection with the Buddha. So here, visualize Buddha in front of your space, seated on the lotus and moon seat, looking towards yourself and all sentient being with loving kindness and compassion, eyes with a smiling face. So visualize that way for a while. Okay, now we do the supplication prayer or opening prayer. Through this prayer, we are going to do supplication to all the enlightened beings and all the lineage master. And what we supplicate is that please grant us blessing that we make and transform our body, speech, and mind as yours, which is enlightened one, fully enlightened one, that also for sake of all sentient being. So that way we make a short supplication prayer. 도진 전진 딜로 나로엔다 마번 밀라 주진 감보 두솜 신저 근진 감만바 지진 존지 주바 지도연 사송 번든 도바 솔롬 전여 지랑 냐면 조가 도무 간주라 손든 소 간주라 Nanda Jingelo Shilo Gomji Kabazumba Zenru Gula Chajin Yinguru Shemba Mimba Jingelo Migi Gomji Mingadengo Chembela Mala Jundun Sowa Dembe Gomji Myungu Jewa Jingelo Yingmen Gomji Myeje Sonbaji Gangsharan Tunbe Mo Somandi Majun Dengar Chunbe Gomjela Gomjalonda Tawa Jingelo Namdo Maji Chiyamai Chiyam Chawa Nagarombar Chawe Gomjin Chinjelo Kiwandu Mona Tamen Junji Pela Lon Junji Sada Lamji Yande Ramzone Doje Chanji Goban Yodojo Doje Chanji Goban Namo Buddhaya Namo Dhammaya Namo Sanghaya Namo Buddhaya Namo Dhammaya Sanghaya Namo Buddhaya Namo Dhammaya Namo Sanghaya Zongyen Chuan Zongyen Chuan Jiang Zhong Bar Duan Dan Nian Jiao Zong Jian Da Gian Jin Zong Yin Di Da Gian Zhou La Bin Ji San Jian Zhong Bar Zhou Sim Jian Dom Jian Dewa Dan Dian Yuan Ma Dan Dong An Gian Yuan Dan Zhao Ren Gyur Ji Dong An Men Ben Dewa Dan Ban Min zhou wen gyur jie ni rin jia ni dan zhao yue dan yum qian bo nian ba ren yun jie qia zi wan ju jin xiang ba dan jie zu yi gu jin so wa yin ye wan zhong zhen da gi ji zang tam jin da gi jiang ju qian so xin bi jun zhou xin mian duan zheng re rab ling xin ni di jian ban di san ji xin du
미대 보와엔 조게 남다 신도 제버쇼 이담 고로라나 멘자 감니리안다야 남도 졸림 저게 저진데 딩제 밤에 링게베 시런이다 노외 저게서 도전 등근 접라엔 자자 여위 롱신 조게 원자소 저게 정보 윤대 근게 성지 근게 점근 저변고 로저 저게 님마소 Polin zoe lama rinpo je, dagi jiro bime de jo. Godin jimbo gong je zon, kuzon doje ngodo zando. Polin doje changwa regun jabda lama jong karma. Kinguru gungi jungne sejen benjuro idam doje. Nanjuro ma tille gungi jebo, wanjuro chojon doje. Berjin jamdala nanjura dhamya jejin gubyandu tuji nyongwa enzi kanda enjojo dongge jikden na deje lomara nyurba ganson tingdire dunbi joge jarbi nyembara deba damje derje Namo laye gedan luna nujin ge drubam dada mi ge nam da ro gun ge da ge jizam tam ji ge do da ge ju do ona manjur nam ge da da ni be sim jen dam ji korwa ngi so dong ge ge ja zo chi ne jan dal de so jo la na me ba dur je san je go ban la ge ba cha di je do dam be che sam la de sam gong gi 곰숨지 고네 주브라 제발레 달린 데레 곰기 고네 주브라 기오냐 베고나 군조 남바라 나베 고네 주브라 슈
Okay, once again, good morning. And as usual, you all know that in Buddhism, there's a three different schools, Theravada, Mahayana, and Vajrayana. And we are belong to Vajrayana school. But however, when we practice, there's a three way. All the school are same. Listening or reading, then contemplate on what we heard or read, then we apply through the meditation. So this is the general way, the three way. And another thing, in our tradition, every session divided into three categories as usual. Like first we say preliminary, then main practice, then the conclusion, the dedication, aspiration, and the dedication. So until now, we did a little bit of a visualization, meditation, and the ninefold breathing, and then a little bit of chanting. These all are based on the preliminary practice, and through this we try to settle our mind also based on the devotion and the bodhicitta. Then now it comes to the main practice. The main practice today we are going to do short shamatha, which is calm abiding, trying to calm, trying to calm and stable our mind. Then later we do a short vipassana practice. So through this vipassana practice, we try to watch or trying to be aware with our mind, how busy, how rush, how it works, how it change rapidly. We try to watch that one. Then at the end, we do short loving kindness and compassion meditation. This However, this meditation is not based on the it's not purpose of the religion. It's purpose of the humanity. It's purpose to take care of your mind, and it is the purpose of the nourishing our mind. So that one we have to understand that way. So now, as usual, we start with the second category, which is the main practice. Among the main practice, also there is a three different kind, right? Practice. First one, calm abiding. Then the vipassana, insight. Then the last one, loving kindness and compassion. So according to that, we do the first one, calm abiding. So today, the calm abiding we do with the breathing meditation. So as usual, just be aware your breath, inhale and exhale. So sometimes you may wonder, sometimes you may feel a little bit dull, doesn't matter. You refresh yourself and just try to be aware all the time. So during the shamatha time. So that way we do the short shamatha practice. And according to your body, just like make it comfortable yourself. And like sometimes some people like to close the eyes, some people like to open the eyes. Doesn't matter what you feel comfortable, you can do it, but don't open your eye fully, like you just open 10 to 15% like Buddha's eyes. So that way we start our short shamatha practice. Okay, this is our short calm abiding meditation. If you want to stretch, you can do it. Okay, now we move to the second one, the Vipassana, insight. As usual, here we don't need to do anything like no judgment, no resist, not following, not stopping, and not thinking why, how, this and that. Like just be aware and watch. Like sometimes mind has a different thought going here, there, and sometimes mind come and stay on your breath, whatever happening, just be aware. So that way we do the practice, and even if you people read the meaning when we do the opening prayer, inside the prayer it says like to become enlightenment, what we need is like a devotion and renunciation. These two are like a condition. Then the main practice, like a without distraction, without changing, without stopping, without judging, just keep as it is the main practice. So it says like this. Then through this, what we can reach is that like we can understand or we can realize the we can experience the unity or the ultimate truth, unity of emptiness and the luminous. So that's why we call insight. So that way we can understand. So this is the starting point. And another way we say like this also, like there's a three different ways to face or response the situation. Like a first one, we say get rid of it. Like when the difficult time and when you have a dualistic mind, negative mind, we say get rid of it. Then second one, we say transform whatever the negative happening, transform into the positive, negative into the positive. Then third one, we say do nothing, just be aware or keep watching. Like as I said, let's bring the anger. Anger, one way we say get rid of it. So how? When we think of the compassion, kindness, all these things, then through this practice we can get rid of anger, one way. The second one we say transform. When we get angry, then angry itself we are transforming to the whether awareness or whether loving kindness and compassion, that way. The highest one we say like when we get angry, we do nothing, we just keep watching the anger. That means the being aware to the anger, slowly it will disappear by itself. So this is the three ways, but to do that we need a training, right? So that's why That's why the Vipassana is the kind of training we just watch with our mind. We do nothing. We don't try to block, don't try to follow, don't try to judge. We just keep aware and watch. So that way we do the short Vipassana. So let's try this way. Just keep watching your mind. Okay, this is our short vipassana practice. And this one, the interesting thing is that, like what we believe is that if you really do very good way, just being aware without any judgment, react, response, nothing, just being aware. Like if you can do this way, it really help you to rest your mind. Like generally what we say, we sleep, right? Mostly we sleep, we are giving rest to the mind or the body, the night time. So we believe this way, like a whole night, let's say whole night you could not sleep, but if you can maintain this meditation, even though like not whole night you need to maintain, if you can maintain 10 to 15, 20 minutes this way, you will get the rest as you sleep very well. We do believe this way. So this is very important practice. Like that's why if you, I don't know how much you have idea, the long time many meditator, without food, without sleep, they do months, years like that. So that is the way we believe. So if you can maintain this way, and let's say like while we are dying, if we can go this way, we do believe that we want, like in our tradition, we believe that according to your karma, you may reborn into the, we say lower realm. Lower realm means hungry ghosts, hell, or the animals. These three realm is called lower realm. You may reborn into the lower realm. But if you can meditate while you're dying this way, then you won't reborn into the lower realm. So that way we believe. So this is the just vipassana practice. But the most important is that you try, even though it doesn't matter, you don't need to maintain this posture, like while you're sleeping, you can try this way. You can try this way. So this is just a basic my religion is best. These actually we should not do that. As a Buddhist practitioner, we respect all the religion, all the human beings, all the animals. That's the most important. And through the Buddhism, what we learn, what we practice, you can see from the day one, we, according to the Buddha's teaching, we try to understand or realize the truth. Truth also not based on the outer things, based on yourself. Like most of the time, how to realize the ultimate truth, how to understand, how to accept. But then at the end, according to our tradition, we say Mahamudra, then Dzogpa Chenpo, the Dzogchen, whatever. That's the ultimate of your mind, true nature of your mind. So that way, most of the time we looking out there, but actually in Buddhism, we learn and we practice how to analyze, how to realize, how to experience the true nature of mind. That's why Buddha said the peace and happiness should come within yourself. And another interesting thing here, very interesting, this is like everyone has a mind, right? Mind, let's say the most powerful thing is the mind. Here, you don't know how to control your mind. But the mistake what we do is we are trying to control others' mind. Then problem is start there, right? Like we want to change them, but you don't know how to change yourself and how to be patient, how to be calm, how to be compassionate. You don't know, but you are expecting others to be like that. So then problems start here. So that's why Buddhism we use as a mirror, not a torchlight. Torchlight, it helps you to see others, not yourself. But Buddhism we use as a mirror, which can see everything yourself. Where is dot, where is this, where is this. So if we use this way, then very good. Then you will know what to change, what not to change, what to develop, what to improve. Then, of course, day by day, you will get better and better. That's why, again, Buddha said, competition is not with others, competition is within yourself. Day by day, how much you improve, how much you change, how much you correct. So that's why the Buddhism we should use as a mirror, not as a torchlight. So that way we understand this is just a general idea, general idea. And make sure that when I don't know how many of you Buddhists, that's not a matter, but make sure in our daily life, like everyone has a different style, different way of living, different way of understanding, different attitude. We respect, we respect. And what dharma they follow, what the life they do, we respect. That's very important. And and at the beginning, as a Buddhist practitioner, when we take a refuge, first time we take a refuge to Buddha, we take a refuge to Dharma, we take a refuge to the Sangha, right? So, what is the commitment that we take a refuge to the Dharma? Is that not having harmful or ill will towards others and towards yourself. That's the commitment. I take a refuge to the Dharma. After today, I'm not going to have harmful and hateful thought towards others and yourself. But if you do same thing after taking a refuge, then maybe your refuge is not going on the path, right? So that way we have to understand. So now, okay, this is just general idea. Now we come back to the third one, the loving kindness and compassion practice. Here again, this is not based on the religion. Like how we practice the loving kindness and compassion here is that we say, in Tibetan, we say Dakshinyamba. Dakshinyamba, that means yourself and others are equal. So how you don't want suffering, other also same. How you want peace and happiness, other also same. So therefore, if I can help, if I can do something good for others, I will do. If I can't, then I won't harm others. This is the basic fundamental mindset. Then at the same time, we make a wishes and we make a aspiration that may all beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. When I say here causes of suffering, that means ignorance. Because of the ignorance, we suffer lots. Like whoever suffering, if we analyze because of the ignorance, because of the ignorance, misunderstanding, because of the ignorance, this and that happening because of the ignorance. So here, when I say causes of the suffering, that means the main is the ignorance. Then there's lots, right? Pride, jealousy, the desire, anger, all this coming. So then at the same time, we wish may all beings be happy, healthy, and peace, and may this world be free will with the peace and harmony. So that way we do the compassion meditation for a while. Then after that, we do chanting, the recitation of the mantra of loving kindness and compassion. So here you can do like a try to observe how the world is suffering, how the sentient beings are suffering. Then you really, from the depth of your heart, you wish and you pray that may all beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering, and may all beings be always be with the happiness, peace, and the causes of peace and happiness. That way we do short loving kindness and compassion meditation.
Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme 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 Om Mani Om Mani Padme Om Mani Padme Om Mani Padme Om Mani Padme Okay, this is our loving kindness and compassion meditation. And what I want to share is that, like this loving kindness and compassion mantra also it says, may all beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all beings be ultimately happy, peace, and healthy, and may always be with the cause and condition of that. So that way we wish. Then interesting here, what I want to share is that this mantra, like you not really need to use this mala if you don't feel you're as, like if you think this is kind of religious object or whatever, you don't need to use. If you want to use, also okay. Then if you try anyway, like 108 times every evening before you sleep. Let's say you get on the bed, you're ready to sleep, then you do with the mindset, same mindset, okay? Not just me and my family and my something something. It's a very limited. I don't want that. We want ultimate, limited, unlimited. So that means may all beings be happy, healthy, and peace. May all beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. With this mindset, if you do one round of mala,
Then if you sleep, at the first day, I'm not sure, but if you do every day, make for sure, not just I believe, for sure, you will be more peace and you will have a very calm mind. You will have a very good sleep. And slowly, this, if you do every day, this energy bring your surrounding, your circle will get, especially your apartment or your house, get more peace, more peace. It's very important. You can try this way, and you can make it habituate with it. Like, and the story goes like this: at Tibet, there's one master. Like in our tradition, there's a many different practice, right? There's a many different practice, but there's a one master. He he accept loving kindness and compassion. He don't do anything. His practice is always the loving kindness and compassion. And then we believe that energy of his practice, that the village forget about the fighting human being in between. Even the animal, they don't harm each other, attract each other. Animals also. Then one day, like one grandma was going, like in our tradition, we do a circumambulation of the stupa or the monastery. So one day, one grandma was going to do that. Then one day, she saw that one eagle, let's say, eagle is trying to attack the crow, another bird. She knew that something is wrong. Usually, our village never happened like that. Something is wrong. Then when she went to the temple, the monastery, the lama was passed away. So that way, we believe that the loving kindness and compassion has a lot of power. And again, as a Buddhist practitioner, when we see the so many things and when we have to face, like as a Buddhist practitioner, some people think that everything, take it. You cannot respond. It's not like that. We only say, don't respond with the anger. It's not good for you, especially not good for you. We say, response with the wisdom, response with skillful, response with the loving kindness and compassion. So then good for you, good for others. But now here you see, like a one will bump, another will bump. They think that they can protect themselves. Actually, no. Now you see, like because of the war, especially the gas is increasing, right? Gas prices is increasing. Because of that, everything's price is increasing. So how is it good for you? So indirectly, of course, it's not good for everyone. So that's why if everyone practice the loving kindness and compassion, actually it's good for everyone. So in Buddhist tradition, response, react with skillful, with understanding, and with loving kindness and compassion. That is the point. So that way you can try every evening before you sleep, not necessarily 108 if you can do, very good. Even if you can do a few times, so that way you try every day and habituate with it. Because we believe, watch your mind or thought, because it will change into the words, right? Watch your word, it will change into the action. Watch your action, it will change into your behavior or habit. Then this will, the characteristic will define you, who you are. Aggressive, kindness, right? So your habit will, like we think that, oh, this is my habit, but that will define you, who you are. So that's why you see the transition. So that's why the mindset with the loving kindness and compassion is very important. When you're with the loving kindness and compassion, for sure you don't say harmful things. harsh word to others, to yourself also. So which is very good. So then slowly, slowly that became your habit. So once it became your habit, that will define you who you are. So that's the point. So that way you can try. And at the end, we do the short dedication. So through this practice, the merit we accumulated, we dedicate to all sentient beings that they can free from suffering and the causes of suffering, and may they have a cause and condition of ultimate peace and happiness and good health. So that way we make a short dedication prayer that this may happen.
Sonam de tam je se Om Nimbe Janam Pam Genganaji Palan Trumbai Simbe Zole Rowan Rowan Chanjo Zenjo Rimboje Manje Banam Jenjo Nyamba Memba Na Gone Gondo Pewayo Minjo Lombo Goyen Traje Yan Lai Dojo Songyen Traje Tanda Deme Toge Traje Yahweh Boson Toge Traje.
Okay, this is all for today. And you try to do meditation every day. Doesn't like you don't need to do like today the long one. You can do 3 minute, 5 minute, 8 minute, 10 minute like that. But you have to do. Then, as I said, it will become your habit. Once it became your habit, it's not difficult. But until it became a habit, it is maybe a little bit challenging. But you have to do it every day. Then once a week you come here, we do longer that way, because then when we do the meditation, maybe you realize that there's lots of thought. You realize that today? Actually, that's called like when we do the meditation, it's called like a realization or the experience. There's a generally we talk about the 5 different realization or the experience. First one is called like a very very powerful and fast, rapid, like a waterfall, very deep hill waterfall, like that. So actually, that's the good sign, because generally we don't realize, right? But through the meditation, you realize that there's a lots of thoughts are going on. So that's called first realization. Actually, this is very good. First realization. When you realize you can improve, you can correct, you can change. But in the world, you can see most of the people, they don't realize the ignorance. They think that what they are doing is good. So keep doing, at the end, problem. So that's why it's just called first realization or the experience. We say like that. Okay, then. This is all for today. And thank you. Okay.
Hi, Acharya.
Yes.
I'm sick. So the book club went well yesterday.
Okay. Yeah, it went well.
Good.
Yeah.
So, Acharya, I wanted to ask you, I have a friend who is going to have this week, she's having she's having radiation therapy. So that she's going to be getting like under radiation for, for part of cancer treatment. So I wondered what I could say to her that might be helpful. And I was thinking, visualizing that she's receiving healing light and to be open and receptive to healing light when she's in this experience, having this experience. Do you recommend that?
Yeah. Like you can do the kind of Tonglen practice with her. Like send the light towards her or him. I don't know. Your
Or,
friend,
yeah.
her. You send the light, and through the all the enlightened being, through the natural, you take the light, the energy, you send it to her. Then when the light and the energy hit her, then you visualize that she's recovering and getting uh, get rid of all this pain, disease, problems. So that way you can do the visualization or the practice.
Okay. And for her, while she is receiving radiation treatment, which is radiation is energy to kill the cancer cells. Is there something she could do in that process, like to visualize the healing?
Yeah, if she can do at the same time, again, I will say same, like she can practice this, the visualization from the all the enlightened beings, then from the nature, from the five element, take a white light and dissolve into herself, and then through this blessing, through this light, through this energy, not just herself, whoever having this kind of situation or this kind of disease,
Okay.
getting free from this kind of situation, this kind of disease, this kind of things. So that way she can also do by herself also, and at the same time you can help her to do that.
Yeah. Good. Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay.
Thank you, Acharya.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Bye bye. Okay.